really going through these dark lessons, attracting darkness, dark people, dark behaviors, dark. The reason this is, my friend, is because you are a light warrior. You must pull in and transmute this darkness in your field to be able to illuminate the world around you. You have come here with such a unique mission, and the beings that are finding me, that are resonating with this truth from the Christ, you guys are so magical and unique. Welcome to today's stream. We are going to be talking about the light warrior and how to illuminate so you can take control of the darkness and command it. Now is the time that the Christ has returned, and we get to unlock this truth for ourselves and the collective. We get to heal for ourselves and the collective. Now, the number one thing that Spirit wants us to do is unify. So right now, we're all in this waiting period. I don't know if you feel it, but for the last month or so, I have been in this waiting period, and Spirit's not really giving me anything except for what I need in the moment. So it's very interesting, and it's quite, I'm getting used to it. So let me know in the comments if this is you. It's like there's something coming, but Spirit is really forcing myself and my collective to really just be, to surrender and let things come in naturally. I have really been guided to not do work, to do only the things that is guided by my spiritual self, my higher self, the one. So because myself and we my collective are always hustling and always doing and going within and questioning. And so right now, and let me know if you're in my collective and if this is happening for you too, have you been guided just to surrender? And so the one thing that has come through from Spirit, from the divine, from the one, the source, is that we need to all get on the same page. And this waiting period is more like this period where we've got to all get into alignment as one. So the faster we do that, the more of this divine revelations that will come through. But everything is the way that it is. It's all happening exactly how it's meant to happen. And that's why Spirit is saying you don't need to hustle. You know, there's so many things that Spirit is saying, hey, you'll be doing this, you'll be doing that. But when I go to actually do it, Spirit's like, it's not time yet. And I know in these last 6 years, when I have pushed it, I've gone, no, Spirit, I'll just do this. Everything that I do has to be redone, or it's not used at all. So let me know if you resonate with that, because we are all really, because you are a part of my collective, we are all one in this. You guys are showing up for these free weekly streams, unifying, and that's what Spirit's saying that we have to do. So we need to unify and we need to share this knowledge with others. So connecting is so important right now. This is coming through from the Christ, because this is the time that Christ is reclaiming itself through us. Okay, so we have come here on this Christos mission from the one, the source. We are the chosen one, but we must choose to answer the call and do what it takes. So right now, the source is saying, you guys need to connect. You guys need to unite. This is how we move forward. And until we do that, we're going to be in this waiting period. So I'm sure there's so many things happening cosmically. I know August, there's like a Mercury retrograde again. So it's just very important that we follow our inner guide. So I'm here to guide you through the Christ. I've spent the last 6 years drawing upon my whole lifetime here to remember who I am and how I serve, and I'm still learning. This is a very interesting process where I am learning just by being and doing, following the guidance from Spirit. And it's all working out the way that it's meant to. Now, I'm always impatient, right? So this journey is so important. Patience, right? They're just saying patience is a virtue. Patience is a virtue. And this is one of the hard lessons that I'm having to go through, but I'm getting used to it. I'm rolling with it, because this is all about the divine feminine. This is all about flow. This is all about intuition. And this is all about tuning into our truth, our source, our essence. Okay, so one of the things that Spirit has really, or that Christ has really urged me to do, well, it's this vision, right? So, because I still do question things, obviously. So I'm like, what? So, you guys, like Spirit, the Christ says, you guys have to unify. Just show up, connect with the people will connect to you. You will connect to this all one frequency, this Christ frequency. They can anchor this light, this knowledge, and pull that into their lives, because it's all about pulling in this divine light, right? So by you showing up here every week, by you subscribing, liking, sharing, by visiting the link in my bio and connecting to my other social profiles and sharing on various social medias, we are sowing these seeds of illumination. So this is all for your highest good, because we're here to reclaim ourselves. We're here to remember who we are and tune into our truth and our essence. And Spirit doesn't just hand things out willy-nilly. You have to earn this. So I'm sharing with you the divine plan, what the One, the Holy Mother, the Holy Father, the Holy Child, the Christ, the Holy Spirit is sharing. If we want that, they're just showing me like the sun, we must take measures in order to let me have some water. So one of the things that I've been seeing when I've been questioning, it's like, okay, so we have to unify, because this, again, I'm talking about patience and how I do get very impatient sometimes, because I just want to bang, 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 do things. It's like, come on, let's do this thing. But right now it's like, hold your horses. We all need to unify. We need to find those beings that have come here, those God seeds that have come here for this mission. And they are in all different matrix traps. You guys are in New Age. You guys are in 5D. You guys are in religion. You guys are in all these false light spiritual systems. And they all are false light, because they are all plugged into this realm of duality, the Antichrist program. So it's very black and white, right? All these boxes that beings are trapped in. So we need to unify. You guys need to unify here. Join us and do this through the Christ. So I've embodied that. I share the message for the One, right? And it's very hard, because humanity and beings have a very linear way of viewing things, where, in simple terms, like Jesus is back, Yeshua is back, but in this vessel called Nadine this time. So we have a lot of people who are really fixating to the past and Jesus, all these false light Jesus. Wow, we need to break the box, because the Christ came here. Jesus, Yeshua came here way back when to tell you that you're the one. You need to go within and connect to the Father. You need to embody the divine, meaning balancing your masculine and your feminine, bringing them into one to balance. The true Yeshua teachings and the truth coming right through from the Christ, the Holy Father, because I've merged with the Holy Father too. So I'm the way, I'm the light. I'm here to share with you. And so beings need to really think outside the box and understand that, hey, this is happening. Like, this truth is not easy for me to say. Can you understand being in my situation, sharing this? It's pretty out there, isn't it? But it's the Christ that Yeshua embodied. I'm here to share all the tea. in divine timing about how this works, how this Christ embodiment works, and what he did and what I did, because I had to do the same thing that I did way back when. I've had to do that in a feminine form this time, because this is about the Holy Spirit. And for so long, beings don't understand what the Holy Spirit is. They're worshiping the Father, right? But it's all about this creation. It's about the mother and the father coming together to create the child, this rebirth. This is the new earth. So let me know in the comments if this has been helpful. Any other questions, comments? Connect with each other. Conversate with one another, because we're here to co-create. We are the co-creators. We are the architects of new earth. And we do this simply by connecting and anchoring the knowledge that's coming through from the Christ. You are a light warrior, but at the end of the day, it starts with you choosing. And it starts with you healing to release those beliefs, to escape that mental box, that prison that you are in. Everything prior to this is old, it's outdated, because it's anchored and it's fixed in the Antichrist program. It's fixed in separation. So that is why the Christ has come here. We have the portal for you, and that's what you are doing right now. You are connecting to the portal, this 0 point portal, so you can begin to anchor the knowledge, which is the light of Christ. So that light will do what it needs to do. So just by showing up and unifying with us, showing up with that open heart, that open mind, doing what the Christ, the divine, the Holy Spirit, the one wants us to do, you guys will be benefiting. And by you showing up and anchoring this knowledge, this light of Christ, you are really becoming this powerful force. The more, like they say, that's it, they're saying knowledge is power. Knowledge is power, guys. So I'm here to serve you. So by myself showing up, being this vessel and sharing this truth, the Christ is finding itself, because we are the one. We are these fractured parts of the divine, and we need to unify, come together so we can illuminate, right? We're speaking from this realm of abundance, of unity, of oneness, of love. And love is this connection and this power in order for us to spiritually evolve. This knowledge comes through free from deception, because I have ascended and I am in 0 point. I am this portal here to share with you a message. Forget the vessel that it's coming in. Okay? Let go of those beliefs of what you expected it to be, because this is what it is. And it's up to you to accept this and start to serve yourself. Not let all those beliefs, those bindings, those old ties to old outdated knowledge blind you. Okay? Everything in this reality, this external realm, it's all for a reason. It's all set up for you to spiritually evolve, learn, and grow. Those old world religious texts, those Bibles, all that stuff, it's all outdated. That was way back when. So now is the time to become one in this present moment. Stop fixing yourself to old outdated stuff. Use that to heal on, so you can be in this now moment. Release all those ties to the deception that's held in those, right? Because it was just it's just not knowing. This is evolution. This is growth. Okay. So by fixing yourself to something in the past, you are fixing yourself to an old way of being. So you are fixing yourself to that outdated model, the old earth separation, the Antichrist program. You are being led, you are being deceived by the devil. But there's things in those old world texts that are going to enable us to illuminate and free ourselves from those binds, so we can heal on that, access the truth and the symbolism that is locked in those that you can't see yet. because you're spiritually blinded. Be in the now moment with us, work together for one common goal. And they're just showing illuminated, like this light bulb. So you get clarity of mind. It's time to release the shackles of the past and understand that you are the one. Now is the time. I always say that now is the time, but it is. This is it. That now is that present moment. It's that gift that we have been given. And by you fixing yourself on the past and old outdated teachings, you're missing it. Okay? Moses, Isaiah, freaking Jesus is here right now sharing this message with you from this 0 point frequency where the mother, the father, and the child they're in this union, and the Christ is the spiritual son, right? I'm this spiritual son, the source, relaying a message, a frequency. By you joining us and tuning into this frequency every week with myself, checking out my videos, you're able to anchor into this heaven more. Okay, so this is all about you and you choosing. This is the truth about the chosen one. There is no one more special than another. Everyone has this opportunity, but it takes you, the consciousness, the mind, in this physical world saying, okay, I want to know. I want to know the truth. I want to seek to learn my truth. I want to heal, to release the low frequencies so I can tune in to a higher frequency, a higher consciousness. And when I do that, I'm going to be able to see more. I'm going to have more spiritual vision to view from. So I'm going to see this bigger picture. And this is an organic growth. So don't compare yourself to others. Everyone is right where they're meant to be. Okay, because you have this very specific path. But we need to start unifying. We need to share this. We need to grow in strength so we can actually access the next golden nugget from the divine, because Christ ain't giving me nothing until we unify, we get on the same page. And like, I've got to figure out how this works myself. So the more that we, all these beautiful minds, these monads connect, because you have this wealth of knowledge within you. Okay. Everyone else may not understand you and your truth. I might not understand you and your truth, but it's for you. Your truth is your truth, and that's your path to the divine. So now it's time to go within instead of like trying to share your truth, which is just your path, and hope someone is going to connect to it. Stop doing that, because that is very counterproductive, because your truth is your truth. It's for you. It's sacred. And these are your steps. Your steps, they're just showing me this stairway to heaven. This is your stairway to heaven. So join us and learn with us. Be here for history in the making. Here we have the Holy Father, the Holy Mother, and the Holy Child, the Christ, creation. Here, a portal for us to all connect to. And the more minds that connect, the more mind power we have, don't we? Because you have such a wealth of knowledge, but this is an energetic journey, a journey of frequency of mind. So does that make sense? The more minds that connect, this consciousness, we're here to freaking rock this world, guys. I freaking love you. You are a light warrior, and all the darkness that you have been through is all for your growth. And I know it's difficult, but we must not attach to it. We must heal for it. And when we heal for it, we raise our frequency and we tune into a higher truth. And when you get to a place, you can look back and you can go, oh my God, well, if this didn't happen, right? There is no wrong, there is no right. There is no fear, there is only love. And the darkness will make you fear to keep you attached to those old programs, creating for the darkness. So we've got to stop that, guys. We need to unify and use this power of Christ to be able to really blast through all those outdated programs. We're here to dismantle things. We're here to disrupt things. We're here to change the program.